Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be going over a Radio Times article talking about Chris Chibnall and the things he would change in his Doctor Who run, as well as a Radio Times article talking to David Bradley about a potential Doctor Who return. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, it would be very much appreciated. We are trying to get to 20,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, and any support would be greatly appreciated on that front. I also have a Ko-fi if you'd like to support that. It just helps out the channel, but of course you don't have to. But with that said, let's get into the video. So yes, here is the article. Chris Chibnall would change a few little things about Doctor Who run. The showrunner helmed Doctor Who from 2017 to 2022. Former Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnall has looked back at his time helming the show, saying he wants to focus on what it did well. The writer who stepped down with the 13th Doctor actress Jodie Whittaker after 3 seasons was showrunner from 2017 to 2022. Speaking exclusively to RadioTimes.com about whether he'd change anything, he explained a few little things, but we did so much. Look at what we did and how much fun it was. No, I'm not sitting here thinking about what I'd change. None of us are. The former Doctor Who showrunner has also completely ruled out returning to the series, even as a writer under Russell T Davies. Oh my god, I've only just finished, he told RadioTimes.com. I've been across 31 episodes for the last 5 years of my life. I've just gone out. Finished it last October. There's no prospect of that whatsoever. In the meantime, Chris Chibnall is loving his life as a fan after he and Whittaker both stepped down after epic special Power of the Doctor. It's Russell's now. I'm so happy to be a viewer. I cannot wait to see David Tennant. I cannot wait to see Ncuti Gatwa. The most amazing casting. The rest of the article is just bits about the new era that we've already heard. But yeah, it's interesting. I wish he would go into more depth about the things he would actually change. I know that obviously he says he wants to focus on the positives, but a lot of his era to me felt like it needed some alteration somewhere, so I'd like to have seen, some of the things he wanted to change. Obviously, we've heard some details through the Radio Free Skaro interview about things that could have been different or could have happened. But I don't know, I'd just like a bit more detail about the production of his era because I think it's fascinating. Also, on him returning, I mean, that's pretty to be expected. He's kind of said before he has no desire to do Doctor Who again in the near future, which makes sense. He was there for 5 years, and he's kind of said, he wants to do other things, he wants to move on, which completely fair enough. There was also this article which said David Bradley would love to reprise Doctor Who role as First Doctor. Actor David Bradley has portrayed the Doctor and his original actor William Hartnell. Actor David Bradley has revealed he would love to reprise the role of the First Doctor in Doctor Who. The beloved star of stage and screen is the 3rd actor to have portrayed the First Doctor, first in Peter Capaldi's final 2 episodes as the 12th Doctor on Doctor Who in 2017, and then in a cameo in the recent instalments of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor in Power of the Doctor last year. Bradley has also voiced the character in Big Finish audio adventures and in an immersive theatre experience named Doctor Who Time Fracture. Previously, Bradley portrayed the actor William Hartnell, the original star of Doctor Who and originator of the First Doctor, in the BBC drama Adventure in Space and Time, which told the story of the show's origins as part of the show's 50th anniversary celebrations. It's mental to me that that's like 10 years ago now. Now, while speaking to RadioTimes.com about his film Alleluia, David Bradley was asked about his future with the Doctor Who franchise, on whether he would see himself reprising his role as the First Doctor again. The veteran actor could not have been clearer. Bradley commented, "Well, I enjoyed doing Adventure in Space and Time, playing the actor who played Doctor Who, and then with Peter Capaldi I played Doctor Who itself, and it still fascinates me. And yes, if I ever got called, I would love to." Recently, a Doctor Who icon was singing the praises of Bradley's work as the First Doctor. Actress Carol Ann Ford, who was the First Doctor Who companion in Susan Foreman, the Doctor's granddaughter, and who worked opposite Hartnell himself. Speaking exclusively to RadioTimes.com, Ford said of Bradley, "I think he's absolutely great, I think he does him beautifully. And the thing is, he doesn't try to physically impersonate Hartnell, but he embodies the essence of him. He's terribly, terribly keen to get everything right, and not offend fans. He's a very, very good actor, so we hope Russell T Davies is listening." Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to David Bradley coming back. I know some people have some issues with the characterization of the First Doctor in Twice Upon a Time, which I fully agree with. However, him as a performance, I think, is really good. The only thing I'd say about his First Doctor is that it's a little bit too soft. Hartnell, even though he did mellow in later seasons, there was a real bite to his words, which I don't know whether Bradley quite replicates. However, I still do enjoy his version of the First Doctor and wouldn't be opposed to him coming back. I think if there's any time he'd come back, maybe sort of in a similar fashion to what happened in Power of the Doctor, maybe a sort of projection thing in the 60th, but I'm just speculating there. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. It definitely seems like the BBC like to use him as the de facto first Doctor these days. But let me know in the comments below what you think about anything we discussed today. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later.